This is your Wall Street wake-up call. Alibaba is out with earnings that beat analyst estimates. Here with reaction is Craig Earlham, a senior market analyst at Owanda, based in London. So, Craig, we hear about worries about China's economy, but Alibaba users up 18% year over year to 434 million. So certainly a great quarter for Alibaba.
Yeah, these were fantastic results from Alibaba. They effectively beat on all fronts, whether it be revenues, income, earnings, new users, active buyers. It seems that everywhere you look in these results, they seem to have beaten quite considerably. I think the market's going to be very happy with the results that they've seen for the quarter.
Well, shares are up about 5% right now, and total revenue surged 59%, but revenue from its digital media and entertainment unit was up 286%. Now, that's largely amid that new video streaming company, Youku Tudou, is that right?
Yes, it is. Yes, I think I think this is one of the things that people have really taken away from these results. They've taken the fact that not only is it the e-commerce business that the company's done well in, it's these other aspects of the business as well. You've just touched on digital media. There's also the cloud service as well, where we've also seen extraordinary growth. And I think it's this that people are going to be particularly pleased about. People, as you mentioned earlier on, there is this concern this slowing growth in China may have negative implications for the future of the e-commerce business and the growth which we can expect to see there. But what Alibaba's shown in these results is that there is other aspects of the business which can still continue to grow at an extraordinary rate, and these two parts of the business, as we've seen today, are those very aspects that we've got a lot to be optimistic about. Well,
and of course, Alibaba Cloud saw 577,000 paying customers compared to 500,000 during Alibaba's last quarter. I mean, what is that, coupled with the rise in Alibaba's revenue, say about the Chinese consumer?
Well, I think it says the Chinese consumer is still strong. I think we've got to remember in all of this, when we're talking about slowing growth in China, we're still seeing extremely large levels of growth in the country. We're seeing a rapidly growing middle class, which has a lot of money to spend, and that is exactly what we're going to continue to see. The consumer has just become the biggest part of the Chinese economy, and it's going to continue to grow in the years to come. Retail sales are still extremely high in China, even though the pace of growth is also slowing here. I still think there's so much scope for growth in terms of the consumer in China, and I think these results do show that. And I guess one of the great things about it is, like I say, the Alibaba, they're not just dependent on the e-commerce side of the business for your average consumer. They are looking at other ways of drawing revenue as well, and the cloud business and the media business really do show that.
And now the stock is up about 13% since the start of the year. Given what you've just mentioned about the China economy, is this a name you'd want to be in?
I think it's a very good stock, and I think it's a stock that's got plenty of opportunity for growth in the future. I think, like its peers, the likes of Amazon and other websites, I think one of the great things about this is not only do they have plenty of opportunity for growth in their core business or in the businesses they're already involved in, they're always looking for new exciting opportunities, and this is one of the things we've seen from Alibaba in these results. And I think really when you look at the scope that they have for further growth, I think it's one of these stocks which I'd find it very difficult to not want to be a part of.
All right, Craig Earlham here to analyze Alibaba's results. Craig, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
I'm Scott Gam, and you're watching The Street.